Hey YouTube, it's me Charisse, and I know that today is Wednesday, but if you didn't notice, I didn't make my Troublesome Topic Tuesday video because it took me a while to figure out what I actually wanted to talk about. So for Troublesome Topic Tuesday this week, I want to talk about soulmates, finding your better half, and how to truly find the one. So here is how I think you're supposed to find the one. I posted this on Facebook and Instagram and on Twitter yesterday. Let me go to the picture real quick. And I posted, I see a lot of people my age looking for love, loyalty, commitment, and consistency in their relationships. Someone who will be honest and real. A relationship that will be worth their time and not a waste of energy. Someone who will love them for who they are. Someone that will love them through their ups and downs. Someone who won't judge them when they make mistakes, but encourage them and help them to do better. Someone that will realize how beautiful, valuable, and amazing they are. So I go look in the mirror. You should try it. That someone has to be you first. Then God will send you someone else that can be awesome with you forever. And then I went on to say on Instagram, I added a little blurb underneath, and it says, no one completes you. You are complete on your own, especially when you allow God to work in your life. You don't need a boyfriend or a husband. You don't need a girlfriend or a wife. You are not half a person that needs to be made whole. You are one complete whole being. Which leads me to the second thing, to my first thought, which I tweeted, which is, no one is my better half. LOL, I am completely whole on my own. The Bible says two shall become one, not half plus half makes whole. And then I quoted Drake. In one of his songs, he says, love yourself or nobody else will. And then I put, except your mom and Jesus. LOL. So what made me think of this is I hear a lot of people saying that, oh, I feel like so and so completes me, or so and so is my better half, or, I just can't live without so and so. And I feel like I know what you mean. I know I may be taking it too literally, but I know what you mean. But I want to propose that we say those things in a different way, because no one should complete you. You are already complete as an individual. You are already a whole person. You're just adding your completeness to somebody else's completeness to make a super complete power couple. That's what you're doing. You're not incomplete. So instead of saying, you complete me, you can say, I feel like you bring out the best, most complete version of myself. Instead of saying someone completes you, say that they help you feel, well, not even that. They help you want to be more complete in yourself. But don't say that they complete you. They just help you want to be more complete, for you to figure out who you are. Instead of saying, I can't go on without you, say, instead of I can't go on without you, say, I would prefer not to live my life without you because you enhance it so much. You've brought so much to my life. I would prefer not to go on without you. Not, I can't go on without you. Because you can. If that person dies, you've seen this, I'm sure you know somebody whose spouse has died, or their best friend has died, or their grandmother has died, somebody they're very, very close to and they love a lot. They go on. So instead of saying, I can't go on without you, say, I would prefer to not have to live without you. Because if somebody that you do love does die, they would want you to continue their life, not to grieve and dwell on the fact that they're no longer present. Just saying. It's just when I hear these things like, oh, I'm trying to find my soulmate, or you just make me feel so complete and I can't go on without you. It just makes me think of how love and relationships are so misunderstood. Like the dynamics of relationships and stuff nowadays are just so whack, and people just have these unrealistic expectations and just these unrealistic ideas about what finding the one should be and how it should be and how it changes your life. And I just want you to think about this troublesome topic. This might be also be my think on this Thursday because yeah, I'm just gonna say this is troublesome topic Tuesday and think on this Thursday in one because it's just ridiculous. Like you shouldn't be looking for someone to complete you in a relationship because you're just going to be disappointed because we know that circumstances bring out different sides of people. You shouldn't be looking for someone who has to fill in your gaps. You know what I'm saying? Because you're only going to be disappointed. You need to fill in the gaps for yourself because that person has their own gaps. They don't want to be responsible for filling their own personal gaps and then trying to complete you and make you whole. You need to do that for yourself. Not only does that enhance your life, but it enhances your relationship when you take responsibility for your own weaknesses and I have lipstick on my teeth. For your own weaknesses and your gaps or flaws or whatever you want to call it. Like, don't look for someone else to complete you because it's not their job. Just straight up like that. It's not their job. And then also the whole I can't go on without you. You have to be secure in yourself, know who you are, be able to be single and enjoy it. Enjoy just being you. You know, yes, we all want somebody, we get lonely sometimes, but it shouldn't eat at your soul to where you feel dependent on someone to not make you feel lonely, you know? There's a quote from, I think, Mandy Hale saying something to the effect of how powerful it is to enjoy your own company, or you'll never know if you're loving someone out of loneliness or like out of loneliness and attachment, or if you actually love them. Are you loving them because you're afraid to lose them? Are you loving someone because you're afraid to be alone? Or do you actually love that person? Which brings me to another point about like relationships and how people don't understand love and what finding the one should mean to your life. When a lot of people describe the person they love, they describe how they benefit from that person. Let's say I'm going to use my friend Thomas. You guys have seen me on Instagram with him. People who go to school with me know that I like Thomas. Thomas likes me, whatever. So let's say if somebody asks me, so why do you like Thomas? And I say, well, I like Thomas because he tells me that I'm pretty and he makes me feel so good and he feeds me. And yeah, I just love how much fun we have together and how he always takes me out to eat. And it's just so great. Everything I just said is how something that he does benefits me. Those are extra reasons why you should love someone or like someone. When you're describing, when someone asks you, why do you love so and so, or why do you like so and so, you need to be saying direct things about that person's character and their personality. So a better way to answer that is not by all the things that Thomas does for me, how he feeds me, how he tells me I'm beautiful, how he supports, you know, the things that I do, stuff like that, would be to say, I like Thomas because he's disciplined, he's ambitious, he's hardworking. Those are direct things that make Thomas who he is that I like. You know, that's what you should be saying when somebody says, why do you like so and so? Not because of what they can do for you, but you should like who they are as a person. And that's what should be attracting you to, you know, the one or whatever. Not how you can benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You know, I feel like people just are just all over when it comes to like dating and relationships, and I just have this very clear, I feel like I have a clear understanding of like relationships and love and marriage and finding the one and what that should mean to me in my life and what it means to really love someone, because it's not about the things that they do for you or how they make you feel. Those aren't important, but they shouldn't be the primary reasons. You're looking at that person and their character, their personality, what makes them who they are. That should be the number one things that cause you to love someone, not because of what they can do for you or how it benefits your life. So basically, that's all I had to say. And remember, the best way to find the one is to be yourself and to love yourself and be the person you would like to marry. And then that person will be attracted to you. So basically fall in love with yourself first and try and encompass all those traits and personality traits and characteristics that you want in your significant other. Do that for yourself, and that person will see it and be drawn to you. And God will send you someone that you can be with forever. And yes, it may take a while. It may take longer than you want it to. You may have to just stick it out and be single for many a years, but it's not the end of the world. And it's better than settling for someone who God doesn't necessarily want you to be with. And I posted some Bible verses if you're interested in about the whole marriage thing and how two become one, how a man leaves his mother and father and should cling to his wife, and all that kind of stuff. I left those underneath my posts on Instagram and on Twitter. And so if you want to read more about that in the Bible, you can go to Mark chapter 10, verse 8, Genesis chapter 2, verse 24, and my favorite of all of these is Matthew 19, verses 4 through 6. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Think about why you're in a relationship with your significant other. What is it specifically about that person, about their character, about their personality that you like, not about what they can do for you and how you benefit from them. Think about those things when you're choosing who you're going to date next and stuff like that. And remember that no one is your better half. You are completely whole. You don't need anyone to complete you. You complete yourself. And the best way to truly learn who you are and work on your flaws and your weaknesses is to have a great relationship with Christ and read his word. So that's it for Troublesome Topic Tuesday / Think on This Thursday. I have a meeting to get to, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, YouTube.